Now that we've really gone through the basic data types in Python, we're going to go into some that are a little bit more complex and, quite frankly, are much more relevant in what you'll be doing for most of the time. So let's go into tuples. And a tuple is simply a collection of data that's ordered. So it's more than one piece of data that you combine and save into one variable, which you can then reference. What does that mean? Let's figure it out. So let's do my underscore tuple equals parentheses 1, 2, 3. This is how you define a tuple with parentheses and you use commas between the two. If we were to do print my tuple, it'll print out 1, 2, 3. Let's look at type. Class tuple. Just like all the other data types, when you create a tuple, Python automatically recognizes that and saves that, so you don't need to do anything special. And now the cool thing with tuples, and what we'll learn in lists next, is that you can reference each value individually. So if we wanted the first value in my tuple, what would we type? We'd say my tuple, we use these braces, and then we're not going to type 1. What we want is the first value using an index. So the indexing starts at 0. This is very, very, very important. Most all languages that I can think of, unless there's some one-off language, start indexing at 0. So if we're to type in 0 here, it's going to get whatever is in the first position or position 0 in my tuple. So value of 1. Now let's try something interesting. Let's do type my tuple. What do you think is going to happen here? It's class int. So what my tuple is a data type in and of itself. It's a tuple, but it's saving 3 integer values inside of which you can then reference. So if we wanted to add whatever's in position 0, so that's 1, with, let's say, the number 2, we're going to do plus my tuple, and if we want number 2, that's going to be in position 1, and let's run it. We get 3, okay? And then if we wanted to do plus my tuple in the 2, it's going to be 1 plus 2 plus 3, which will be 6. So that's how you do, or that's how you create tuples, work with them, indexing using 0 in the very first position, then 1 in the second position. It's a little confusing, but you'll get the hang of it very quickly. Okay, so let's get into lists now.